Welcome to Input-Output Modeling and the Environment. In this module, quite brief, I want to talk a little bit about what is possible in combining input-output tables with the economy. It really matters to have an environmental component in your input-output model because an economic activity has environmental impacts. We have emissions that impact the environment. We have also resource limitations which the economy has to build on and incorporate. And we have direct and indirect environmental impacts which are quantifiable, and we can analyze them in input-output tables. So if you recall this from the beginning of the input-output table, where we have the economic output as a function of the technical coefficient matrix multiplied with the output and added final demand to. We also have an environmental impact perspective, where the environmental impact, like emissions, is multiplied by the environmental coefficient matrix, B here, with the total output. So you see that we can calculate the total emissions based on production and consumption. And I really want to highlight the possibility and the opportunity to include this always into your input-output model, because we quite often forget that the economy changes the environment and vice versa. And we have a really great way to incorporate that into models. And of course, what you already might see here is that this is way more of interest if you have a dynamic model or future-oriented model, especially with the aspect of countries like Germany or the European Union having the goal of being carbon neutral by 2040, 2045, or even the requirement to get carbon neutral as soon as possible. So these are aspects which are quite straightforward to model, and you can incorporate into your input-output models.